Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark has spoken out against the online commenters using her name to spew racism and misogyny aimed at other WNBA players. Before tip-off in the Fever's 91-84 win over the Atlanta Dream on Thursday, June 13, a reporter from The Athletic asked Clark, 22, for her response to the hateful remarks made in her name. "Yeah, I think it's disappointing," Clark said. "I think everybody in our world deserves the same amount of respect. The women in our league deserve the same amount of respect." The number 1 overall draft pick continued, "People should not be using my name to push those agendas. It's disappointing, it's not acceptable." Clark explained that she grew up admiring and wanting to be a part of the WNBA and that some of the women in this league were her biggest idols growing up. "Treating every single woman in this league with the same amount of respect, I think, is just a basic human thing that everybody should do," Clark said. "Just be a kind person and treat them how you would want to be treated. I think that's very simple." Earlier in the day, the WNBA star was asked a similar question but lightly skirted around the topic by saying she keeps her focus on basketball rather than outside noise. "I don't put too much thought and time into thinking about things like that, and to be honest, I don't see a lot of it," Clark said. "Basketball is my job. Everything on the outside, I can't control that, so I'm not going to spend time thinking about that." Clark's initial response to the topic seemingly fell flat with Connecticut Sun guard WNBA Carrington, who took to X, formerly known as Twitter, with a pointed response. "Dog. How one cannot be bothered by their name being used to justify racism, bigotry, misogyny, xenophobia, homophobia, the intersectionalities of them all is nuts," Carrington, 26, wrote in her post. "We all see the S. We all have a platform. We all have a voice, they all hold weight. Silence is a luxury. Never miss a story. Sign up for our channel's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what our channel has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories." Since she was drafted into the WNBA, Clark's popularity has brought with it positive and negative discourse around her impact on women's basketball. Clark's introduction to the league sparked debate over a handful of topics, including accusations that other players are committing harder fouls on her, and players like Angel Reese saying the growth isn't because of just one player amid narratives that Clark is the sole reason for the WNBA's exponential success this season. The online discourse stormed up again earlier this week when the Fever rookie was left off of the Olympic roster. Clark, though, said she understood the decision. "Honestly, no disappointment," Clark said. "I think it just gives you something to work for. It's a dream. Hopefully one day I can be there. I think it's just a little more motivation. You remember that, and hopefully in 4 years when 4 years comes back around, I can be there."